What's going on, everybody? I'm Jack from Legionnaires, and welcome to the free agency period of this offseason. In the last episode, we re-signed some players, and in this episode, I'm going to unveil some roster changes. But first, let me sit here. I have a spreadsheet open, and let me tell you about the needs of this team in free agency going into there, and what you should expect from this team this offseason. Now, they are in need of multiple things. They are in need of a backup quarterback. They are in need of a running back, a backup running back possibly. They are in need of a slot receiver. They are in need of a tight end. They are in need of a backup offensive tackle. They are in need of a starting center. They are in need of, a starting defensive end. They are in need of a second defensive tackle, They are in need of a middle linebacker. Yeah, that's bad. They are in need of a corner. And they are in need of I'm not going to show you guys free safety yet. But yeah, those are the needs. And I'm going to show you some trades that happened. So, we'll start here. Running back, Kenneth Dixon, gone. Mendenberger is gone in free agency. Jakeem Grant is gone free agency. Jordan Cameron and Deion Sims are gone via free agency. I traded Byron Stingley and Brandon Albert. Get into more of that later. We moved Pouncey over to left tackle, so we need a center because we need him here right now. We traded... Out the door also is, I'm really out of order here. Jerome Bushrod. Billy Turner as well is gone. Traded to the Giants for a 7th. Cameron Wake is gone. A new face here. Williams was traded in another deal. Getting a new face. Another new face here if you haven't seen. Hassan Ridgeway was involved in a deal for somebody. Justin March was involved in a deal for somebody. Xavier Gooden and Neville Hewitt are both gone. Buster Screen was traded to the Panthers for a 3rd-round pick. Senquez Golden left in free agency. And then at free safety, which I'm not going to show, Walt Aikens and Jordan Lucas were both traded. And we cut Andrew Franks and we cut Matt Darr. So, huge roster changes. But now, you probably already saw the free safety we just got. But, I'm going to show you what we got. Starting at right guard, traded for... We got Joe Thuney. To get Thuney, we had to trade Mario Williams. And the Patriots gave us Thuney and a 4th-round pick back. We also received Leonard Floyd. Leonard Floyd is a very talented player. Brandon Albert was involved in this trade as well as a 6th-round pick. And after a good season with the Bears, his development is superstar. Yeah, we got him. Madden's trade logic really isn't that great. Daniil Hunter, a very underrated but talented edge rusher. Look at these stats. Do I need to say any more? He's very, very fast. He is very good in run defense, and he can rush the passer and get to the quarterback. Very good player, and he was traded for... We traded Neville Hewitt for him, and a draft pick, I believe, because they needed a linebacker. And then, after that, we traded Hassan Ridgeway and Justin March. We traded Hassan Ridgeway and Justin March for Demarius Randall. And he came into Madden with a quick development trait that is obviously still here. He's a very talented player. Very, very, very good. And Cameron Wake now. We got rid of him, but this is very, very interesting. So we needed a middle linebacker, so we traded Cameron Wake to the Arizona Cardinals for their middle linebacker. And I realized, well, he was drafted as a safety. Dayon Buchanan. And this man is a player. Quick development out of Washington State. 89 speed, 84 zone coverage. And he was only like a 79 overall middle linebacker. So, what a steal. And we also got back some picks. And we have four first-round picks. We have 3 seconds. We have a third, 2 fourths, a fifth, and way too many sixths to count. Anyways, now we're going to jump into free agency. Let's see who the number 1 free agent is. And it is... Jordan Cameron is not a 90 overall. Yeah, that's a glitch. In our scheme, he was like an 83 overall, 82 overall, and he was trash. So, that's not good. We're going to look at quarterbacks first. Several guys that I'm looking at here. I looked before the season ended, and Savage is here. That's the guy I'm interested in, as well as Nick Foles. But as you see, there's a lot of money to go around here, and I don't think it makes a lot of sense to pay $14.4 million over 3 years for Nick Foles. Now we're going to look at throwing. We're looking at a pretty good stat line here for Tom Savage. 93 throw power, 81 short, 76 mid, and 73 deep. Hogan doesn't want anything, but... So we're looking at now 76 deep, 79 mid, 81 short. So Savage looks like the best option. Except Austin Davis throwing the football is very, very good. Now we're going to look at money and age. This is going to be crazy, but I think for value, the guy we want here is going to be Kevin Hogan. The least developed passer, but as a backup option, that is solid. And I really like his throw on the run ability. Just really good. So Kevin Hogan's our guy. We're going to give him this deal here. Okay, there's a guy I want here. And I think he has quick development. Here he is. Marquise Goodwin. He has not quick development. He's got superstar development. And there's a reason I want him, and that's not because of his receiving game, actually. He's pretty bad in the receiving game. If he gets open, he's fine. But I want him for the kick return game. Enough said. For as much as I don't want to pay this much money to a kick returner, I feel like I have no choice with Goodwin. Great player. And this would be just over $2 million a year, and that's a pretty solid contract if I do say so myself for a guy like him. I don't really agree with him being so expensive, but that's just me. Cleveland. Here's a good story. We bring back Thomas Duarte for the preseason. He played on the team earlier, if you don't remember, and then we cut him from the practice squad eventually. Cameron Brate. I like him a lot, and I think he's actually on the Bears in real life. I might consider. 24 years old, Boyle. Ooh, even better. Good catch, good acceleration. Not good speed, but he's a blocker. I can't get sucked in, though. He's basically Jeff Heuerman, and we already have Jeff Heuerman. Plus, he wants way too much money. For that price, I say hell no. Will Tye. Not good enough of a blocker. Good receiver. Not a blocker. I guess we can throw up an offer here for Cameron Brate. I'll offer him a solid deal for competition purposes. Or a lower deal. Okay. That is a $3 million contract over 3 years. He might move to left tackle because he has good pass block. And he has really good athletic traits, if you didn't notice. I don't think anyone's picking him up anytime soon, so I'm going to give him this for a contract. And if you're going to argue with me and say that you're paying these people nothing, well, the Seattle Seahawks, their starting left tackle, they got him in free agency, 1-year contract. He's their starting left tackle, and they paid him $950,000 for 1 year. So don't argue with me and tell me that I'm not paying them enough, because honestly, I don't care. Here he is, quick development. And development traits are important, but this guy's honestly not that great. I do think he could be a guy who could swing out and play like tackle or something. His speed's terrible, but experimental. Bad strength. I don't want to pay him that much. I want to pay him this and nothing more. Only this and nothing more. 61 points for that? Really? His name is Kyle Friend. We had him on the practice squad for a while. I just saw him and then I clicked the right trigger. His name's Kyle Friend. Very good center. I'd like to give him another shot to come onto this roster. 77 points. Holy crap. We're in business. It's too much money, I think. Let's tone it down a little bit. 67 points. Still really good. Jesse Williams? It's a lot of money for not being in the league for a while, but I'll pay you. I like Jesse Williams a lot. He's one of my favorite players in the NFL. I respect him because he had like cancer and stuff, or some major health concern, whatever it was. If I get both of these guys, that's cool. If I don't, I mean, I don't really care. Christian Jones, here he is. Great coverage. Tremendous. And honestly, that's too much for him. He's going to sit on the bench and... I mean, at this point, if he gets signed, he'll be our starting linebacker, because no shit, we have nothing. 68 points still. Not going to complain. Here he is. This guy is a monster. If I've seen one, this guy's a monster. He'll be moved to defensive end. No shit. Or defensive tackle. It doesn't matter. He's so good. This guy's a monster. I will pay him. 70 overall? Are you kidding me? He should sign. There's a corner on here that I want to bring in for competition. Actually, there's a few corners that I want to bring in for competition. One of them being, where's he at? Thurl Simon from Seattle, 6'3", 87 speed, 89 acceleration, 80 press, and 80 zone. Never panned out in Seattle, but hopefully we can kind of shine a light in his career and be a savior or something cool like that. We're slowly running out of cap room, though, so I do need to consider that. I want to give him a 1-year deal. Worth 1.7. If he's not good, I'll trade him, like I have with this whole entire team. Chris Davis here. I like Chris Davis because he pretty much single-handedly beat Alabama in the Iron Bowl. So, good reasons to like Chris Davis there. He's 5'10", 201. Speed, acceleration, agility, all there. Coverage needs work. But he's a good tackler for a corner. Holy crap, I never noticed that. Maybe even a candidate to move over to backup safety. That catching's ass, though. He's got some hit power, though. I think he's a safety. Screw that. $1.5, 500K bonus on the contract. Leon Hall, still a very good player in Madden terms. Not sure about real life. Yeah, boy. Get it? A kicker. How about that? I already know who I want. Greg the Leg. No question about it. 4 years. Gonna raise up this bonus quite a bit. He wants no money. Give him 10 mil. I can't give a kicker 10 mil. I'm sorry. It's 2 mil a year. I'm good with that. Judon accepted. Jones accepted. You accepted. Accepted. That is exactly what I hoped for. We even got Williams. Look at that. Good shit. We got the quick development guard. Hogan, Williams, Brate, Goodwin, Duarte, Jones, and Judon. And with that, we're actually going to go ahead and move Matt Judon to defensive end. We get Friend, we get Davis, we get this guy, we get this guy, we get this guy. Are there anyone left? Is there anyone left? Excuse me. Are there anyone left? Yes. My negotiations, Michael and Thorold Simon. The two Seattle Seahawks being stubborn about money. Never heard about that one before. Savage is still available. That'd be kind of cool. How about... Because he's going to sign with us if we give him the best offer, because there's no offers on him. Pay him close to nothing here. 23 points. It's stellar, but it's the only thing he's got. We got our team. Almost. We'll get to that. All right, so we got a new starting center for now. Know what I say for now? New starting tight end for now. A new return dude for now. Actually, that's going to be pretty much more permanent, honestly. I don't think I want to replace him. We got Dion Buchanan. Got backup to Dion Buchanan. We got a good middle linebacker to play there in the center. Got Xavier Howard. Got Randall. Got a backup for those guys. Got some competition in. We got a good, versatile defensive player. We got a bunch of depth. A bunch of depth. Okay, guys. I'll see you in the draft. So excited.